Hello and welcome back to another episode of Caffeinated Super Nerds. Manny here once again doing the intro for you guys. And I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. Everyone had their own mic this time, and it was a lot clearer, a lot less fumbling. But, we can do better. These are things we'll improve on over time as we learn our craft, so to speak. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Like, subscribe, follow, and let's jump on in.
Three-step program to cash is how he gets it.
Have Walter do your background music.
Oh yes, we definitely got to get that man. He's a talented.
Stay
young
tuned.
man,
It'll
bro.
be published. The published works of Cash Money.
No, that's gonna be the album right there, bro.
I feel like it's so simple now. You just go to like the band camp and just start your own project, and that's it.
True.
I can't sing or play instruments, so I can't be part
I
of
mean,
it.
He'd be like,
anyone can do it. It's
I'm
just
salesman.
putting the actual effort in, and it does take time.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
But there's that thing like the 10,000 hours of mastery does exist. So, you stay at it long enough, eventually you catch on.
drawn.
So what you're saying is I should learn how to play an instrument. I used to play the trumpet. I was thinking of getting one and then playing like rancheras.
Man, dude, I can't wait till we get together and do some skits. Because it'd be funny is to see like, yeah, I know guitar. And, do a pan over me and like see me playing and then loop around. And next thing you know, I got my native flute up.
I could bust out my son's saxophone.
And then it turns into a
Bagpipe.
Oh man,
Wait.
that'd be epic to see.
What would yours be, Cass?
Bongos.
Yeah.
Is that what they had in Belize?
Yeah, we have bongos. Like the big bongos. Yeah,
Oh, man.
that's nice.
Damn.
And steel drums.
You must have been good at that DK game on the GameCube.
Oh shit, yes sir, bro.
Dude,
It
I
was
never
hard to
played
find
it.
it. You should play it, bro. And there was this new, like the Switch got some new. Was it that bongo game you was looking for the drums?
Oh, yeah. That Japanese one with the freaking
Yeah.
taiko.
Yeah, they bringing that back out.
Oh, yeah.
Back out, and then they're gonna have like 100 more. Dang, they're gonna have like 500 like songs, different songs and stuff for it.
Dude, I have the one on the Switch right now, the regular one, right?
Mhm.
Like I said, the fucking songs, they start adding up on freaking money, man. They want like $2 to $3 for one.
Damn.
And your packs only give you like 2 songs.
So, yeah. Now they got
Dude,
two-
yeah, they
5
get
on the
expensive. Especially if you want good songs.
Yeah, and the Switch. I was gonna buy the 64 like DLC for it, so you can get all the 64 games. Because I bought the year pass thing for like $30, and it's for the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, and I thought the 64 come with it. Dude, that's an extra $50.
How are you liking the emulation on that?
I still hear an echo on me, and I keep looking at this. Looks like we might be a little low, but
Oh, you
hopefully it
guys-
sounds good.
It's probably picking up this. That's why I turned it down.
Yeah.
But I'm good on my side though.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you can't
Uh-huh.
hear squat.
Well, yeah,
You can't
but
hear me?
we have him plugged in straight to the machine,
Yeah.
so he can only hear himself.
That's jacked up, bro.
Yeah, because we're plugged
There
in
it
over
is.
here, so we can hear all of you guys.
Mhm.
As far as you're concerned, there's like an echo, but it doesn't. I mean, hopefully it won't affect it because we were listening to it earlier. It doesn't seem
Yeah.
like it was part of it. So
It's something we'll gradually get used to over time,
yeah.
but it don't sound too bad. We'll see, folks. We'll see.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties. It's episode 2. We're allowed to have technical
Oh, no,
difficulties.
yeah.
Yeah, we ain't bangers
Exactly.
right now, but when we get up there, though, people support your peoples, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get caffeinated with us
Oh,
every
yeah.
Sunday.
Every Sunday. Every Sunday. You putting out dates.
We're not ready with that yet, but yeah, just if y'all support us more, then we probably put out more content and stuff. Just let us know.
Why not? Sundays work for me. Perfect.
Okay.
I think they're being.
No, we could try it. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, everyone.
But emulation on that Switch, the 64. What do you think?
I don't know. It's good.
It's good.
I don't know what we're talking about.
It's not bad,
Well, 'cause-
but I don't know. Like, what the one thing is, they added the whole N64 as far as an emulator. For how much more was it? Like $50 or something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't get it.
And
yeah.
My wife got it when it was first announced, so I have it. I know what it is.
Yeah.
They have like 4 or 5 games on their tops.
That's it.
That's
Damn.
it for the N64.
For $50.
Yeah, that is it.
Cause I
And
downloaded it to my
looking
Switch.
at them, I don't remember exactly what the games are, but looking at them, maybe one game I'd be willing to play.
Yeah, especially if you got a PC.
Yeah.
If you got a PC, there's no point in getting the emulator. I think like it's just a waste of money. Plus, comparing the images and the video that I've seen, the emulation is pretty poor right now. Even though they did do an update that fixed some things, but not all the games are running 100%.
I'll stick to the Super Nintendo.
Oh, most definitely.
I don't have one. Super
Breaking
Nintendo.
Zones, you can buy one there. Cost
Well,
$500.
Yeah, if you want
Or-
to pay an arm and a
No,
leg.
I got the thing on the Switch, so it has pretty
Oh.
much all the games I ever played on the Super Nintendo, so it's fine.
I got you if you want all the ROMs.
That's better right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
but,
I gave it to this guy. Huh? You got it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but
I got that classic Super Nintendo when it came out. It had like 21 games on it or something.
Oh, like the little one.
Yeah, the little one.
Yeah.
I had a friend help me mod that thing, and I think I got like 80 something games on there right now. So that's my go-to when I want to play something.
I remember I was gonna mod the Switch, and then not the Switch, the Wii, and then everybody was like, no, because then you can't do anything with it because they take it off. You know, like you can't go online with it. And I kind of wish I would have because all the services for the Wii are now gone anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, even then, when it comes to games, I haven't really been playing much. I'll throw on my PlayStation. I've been hooked on that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's,
Path to Exile, dude.
it's bringing me back right now.
I am
Playing
on Path to
Yu-Gi-Oh! I
Exile,
love
like,
it.
nonstop.
Man, I ain't been playing no games, man. I've been mostly just brushing up my art skills and stuff. You know, practicing how to draw freaking hands, feet, and mainly the back. Yeah, that's the muscles in the back, man. It's just weird to draw, man. They got triangles and shit back there. It's kind of rough. I feel like I'm kind of low on here, but
No, you'll be
Alright.
good.
But yeah, just brushing up my art skills, man. Is you can't not stop practicing because then you start losing that mojo you got. You know, it's like you said with different instrument stuff. That hours and hours of practice and stuff, it works. You know, but mainly with drawing, you just gotta break it down and simplify it. Then you'll be good. The more you draw it, the more simpler it is, and faster you can do it. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I've been.
I wish I could say I was like really good, even though I did play a lot back in the day, like my guitar and all that. But and I did take up art, and I did try to learn the piano,
You got a lot on your plate.
and I was getting a violin. I was literally low tier, jack of all trades, and master of nothing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I have been picking up the instrument a lot more, but dude, like I'm man, I gotta get my Path to Exile in for games, dude. The new, what you call it, seasonal expansion drop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have been on that nonstop. And then freaking everyone's playing Lost Ark. They want me to get on Lost Ark and play with them.
You're like, nah.
And then the patch for Final Fantasy, dude. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I got you.
it's like game over for me when I get home. Like when that happens, get an hour or two in a day, and that's it.
Yeah. I don't really play games. I mean, I downloaded and played Knights of the Old Republic, but that's like a really old game.
Yeah.
It's like 30 hours, and I'm like, alright, I'm done. That was it.
I find I don't play as much like single player experiences as I used to. Because back when I was a kid, you know, like Mario Party and Mario Kart and stuff, even that was all by itself, one console. You're just no online. Now everything that I have has a social atmosphere to it, so I'm constantly connected to people.
I never really liked it. I never really got into it. I mean, I remember doing like Halo, like we used to do the Halo parties.
Yeah.
But it's old school, like you say, no, because we used to get like 4 Xboxes. like the original Xbox and connect them with Ethernet cables, and everybody had their own TV and
No.
shit.
Oh,
Like, we
I
used to
remember
build,
those days.
Like, we used to kind of build it like everybody gets like their own TV.
Everyone must have been swole back in the day carrying all those damn boxes.
But then once we kind of went online, I mean, I did it a little bit. I remember Halo 2 had some pretty good maps, and then Halo 3, and then that's it. Recently, I played what's a Call of Duty one? It was Black Ops or whatever.
Yeah.
I did that for a little bit with my brother and stuff, especially because it went like cross-platform. So I have an Xbox, and he's got like a PS4, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, we can connect to it. That's cool. But then I didn't really do it for long. And then once they kind of stopped, I just didn't even I don't even have a subscription for online anymore. I don't even use it.
Man, he left on the Xbox
Yeah.
360.
Yeah, like I said, once I got online during the 360, man, I just been addicted to social games, and I've known people online for like 10 plus years now
Mm-hmm.
that I still call up and talk to them on the phone, or I hit them on Discord. It's like I got one buddy fucking that I know from the UK, and we were talking about the imprinting before, right?
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, when I be talking to that fool, I'll be saying trolley instead of cart. You you mad in the head. Oi, you freaking knobhead. But then I'll be watching videos sometimes and be like, bruv,
That's right there. That's
better
my-
pop that thing, lock it in.
That's my man's right there. That's brother.
Oh shit!
But
Yeah. You think with certain people, you pick up their accent and start talking like that.
yeah,
That's how I would say I picked up Belizean accent. That was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
It's nice.
it's good to know when I'm around everyone, we're all pretty much generally the same, so we're not out there with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Language barrier is a bitch, but then when you know it, it's like it's seamless. It's like oh
Yeah.
shit, we all one.
You want to know something funny? As I noticed myself doing this, when I first talked to Ray Ray in our department,
Oh.
my voice was like, yeah, okay, this right here, it go here. And then this, you know what I mean? Can't, no door.
Make it simple.
Oh, dude, when I used to work with them, those little carts you pull back and forth.
Mhm.
On the beef one, we wrote the beep.
we put the beat on.
You know? Wall, no work, but it good.
I
No,
love
I mean,
that man, bro.
I know what you're saying now. Like, you pick up shit.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, at some point, I didn't even speak English. It's kind of crazy to even think of that shit now.
And
Like,
look at him now.
what?
Yeah. It was just a thing for me. I was just around the dude all day.
Oh, yeah.
Like every single day I was working with him and I was just in one spot and it just imprinted on me one day. And I was like, I was even talking to people at home or on the phone just like that. I'm like, what the hell am I doing, bro? Like,
Damn.
snap out of it.
You were turning Filipino.
Yes,
Next thing
yes.
you're
Rubbing off on you there.
Yeah.
Hey, the next step is cooking, bro.
Oh.
Gotta get that
Yeah.
lumpia.
Lumpias, hell yeah.
Yo. Fire, people. So if y'all ain't tried
Yeah.
it, try it.
Forget
Those
the
somebody at
accent.
your work,
That's
be
what you
like,
need
hey,
to pick
I'll
up
pay for
on.
it. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's some good stuff, man.
The accent.
So, back onto that game topic. What would you guys say your favorite game is? Like all time, just doesn't matter what console
that's a
or.
hard one, dude, because it changes gradually throughout.
Oh,
your life,
there's
man,
there's
so
a
much.
lot, but I mean,
But when like I go to, I always go back.
Kirby Air Ride.
That's a good one, but
1080 snowboard.
yeah, see, look, he can name everything, and I'll be like, yeah, I love it, I love it.
Okay, so
Mega
we're
Man
going
X.
like older. I think like from the 64, Star
So-
Fox probably.
So
Star
if you
Fox
want to
64.
go, yeah, console generations.
Yeah. For the original Nintendo was probably Super Mario 3, which I think it's acceptable.
yeah.
For the Super Nintendo, probably Super Mario.
Oh man, dude.
you know,
Oh.
the one with the
I'm-
little kid.
Super
you gotta-
Nintendo,
okay,
I'd
Josh.
have
Yeah,
to
that
say
Just slow it
straight
down.
up Donkey Kong Country.
I
Okay,
say
yeah,
give
you're
us
right.
two
Yeah, yeah.
because I do have two.
Yeah.
It was Killer Instinct and Mega Man X2.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, shit. Well, I played Mega Man and Sega. So.
Well, you had Super Nintendo at least, right?
Yeah, Super
What
Nintendo.
would you say your favorites on Super Nintendo?
That's the purple and gray one, right? The big one, or we talk about?
What are you talking about?
Super Nintendo.
Whoa.
The Super Nintendo had like purple buttons on it.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I had that one. All right. Because they had one before the NES. Is it the NES?
Just a
big
regular
one.
Nintendo, yeah.
Okay. Then I had that one. Then the 64.
Yeah, I had the brick that looked like a VCR.
Yeah.
That was a Nintendo.
Yeah.
Bro.
That was the
You
OG.
want to get me on that?
Nintendo right
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles on
yeah.
that on the NES.
there.
Ninja Turtles.
Definitely. That's
Remember?
a
Hey,
good one.
what was the other game that had that? Bum 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 da 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 da. Was it Spy Hunter? I think or something.
It was close to 007.
Something like
Yeah.
this.
That's
You
close.
ever
Sounded
played
like he
one?
was just
I
doing
think
the
it was
GoldenEye theme right
But
there.
no. It was a bum bum bum
Oh,
bum
dude, I
bum
forgot
bum
about
bum.
GoldenEye.
Because
Dude,
you,
I wanna
it's,
choose
When
my
it comes to
answer
the
for
N64,
I re-
GoldenEye,
I want to change my
that's
answer.
everybody right there is gonna say GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, and Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark, yes, I agree with you.
Definitely.
Castlevania.
Except when they tried to remake it on Xbox.
That's PlayStation.
Kind of killed it.
I mean, it was on the 64, but the 64 version, even when I was a kid, even I knew that game was crap.
Which one?
It was hard for me.
It just did not control right. It was like
Which
wonky.
Castlevania?
Oh yeah, no, I never played that one.
It was one it was the one that had the dude with the whip, like basic guy, like I think it was a Belmont in that one, and then it had the little girl you played as too. It was that one.
I saw the show on Netflix, but I
Nah.
didn't even know it was based on anything
Okay.
until I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
All-time series for a game that you love.
Did you
What's
finish
up?
I said all-time series for a game that you love. What would you say?
Series.
A series.
A series of games?
Yeah. No, like like there's the Halo series, there's the Mega Man X
Oh,
series, there's
wow,
Final
that's-
Fantasy.
That
Oh, I
right
think
there
it
is
said
hard. I
sports.
mean,
I think it said sports. I said Madden, but no.
wow.
Then we'll get to that, but
So let me get in my 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We have fucking what is it? Super Mario, definitely. Super Mario, definitely. Yeah, and then Mega Man X. 64, Super Smash Brothers, top.
Forgot about that one too.
What about, what would you guys say for the original PlayStation? Just PlayStation 1.
I liked Twisted Metal. I think it was called. It was like a racing game. They had the clown thing.
With the fire on his head.
Yeah.
oh yeah, with
And
Sweet
then,
Tooth.
Yeah. That was. I like that one and Tekken 3. Those were probably my favorite for the PlayStation.
Tekken, that's a great series right there.
Tekken 3. That's where everyone popped off. That's where the game blew up.
Oh,
all of a
of
sudden.
course.
Yeah. That's the only one I ever played, so that's the one I like.
Yeah. Dude,
Hands down for the original PlayStation though, Legend of Dragoon. That I could honestly probably claim that as like my all-time favorite. That's
Yeah, for the PlayStation, I would have to go with Symphony of the Night.
What about Xbox?
okay.
Halo?
I don't think I was on the PlayStation 1. But
I never played
Okay.
Xbox long enough to have a favorite.
The original, the OG Xbox. My two for the OG Xbox would have been Ninja Gaiden and Halo 2.
Dude, I fucking hated Ninja Gaiden. I could never pass it.
Oh yeah.
Jesus
I just
Christ.
used my
I-
Xbox as a DVD player
Okay.
and something to put my music on. I
This is
never
how-
played games on it.
You'll probably hate me, but back in the day, remember when Devil May Cry came out on the PS2? Because that was my I played the crap
Oh,
out
yeah.
of 3.
I like that one.
I played it so much that they were giving away free copies, like they were doing a combo tournament at like the Hollywood Video back in the day. And I played it so much that I wanted the fucking Ultimate Edition because it was harder. And the monsters, I hated the fact that I can kill the monsters so fast. So I got me a copy from that tournament. But I just felt like the game was too easy.
What, Ninja Gaiden?
Devil May Cry 3.
Oh, okay.
And then Ninja Gaiden came out. And I love that game to death. I've beat it multiple
Jesus
times.
Christ, dude, I couldn't get past a certain point. I think I gave up like 12 times after that. I'm like, fuck you. I'm selling you. And I just took it down to, what was it called? Game Crazy? Was it the Hollywood one?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck you. I'm selling you. And I sold it. And I'm like, you're now
How
done
much did
forever.
you get?
I probably bought it because I bought a used copy back in the day.
Like $5. It wasn't GameStop.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. They said a for the original price.
But no, for the Xbox, yeah, I mean, Halo was huge, and then Knights of the Old Republic. It's probably the game I played the most in my life. You know, so it's an RPG. It's pretty good. I like that.
I would say my favorite game on the PlayStation was Jack and Dexter. First
Never
game
heard
I
of
played. You ain't never heard of that?
Never heard of
Damn.
it.
That's a good game.
Jack and Dexter, man. It's the lore in it was clean. The different video game, the mini games in it was awesome too. Shit, they had they look like elves, and then his best friend got dropped in his ooze, and then he turned to like a ferret. His best friend, and that's Dexter right there. He's like the smart, cowardly one, but Jack is the quiet and the confident one, getting shit done. And then the second one, oh damn, what did I have? Marvel vs. Capcom. Was it on now? Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, that's it right there. Marvel vs. Capcom was on there, right?
What about Marvel vs. Capcom?
On PlayStation 2. That was one of my second favorite games.
Wasn't that also for the original Nintendo?
What was?
Marvel vs. Capcom? I don't know.
No, it was not.
No.
It was in arcades at the
Yeah,
time.
it originally came out as just arcade.
What am I thinking of?
When it first came to the
Those, I
PlayStation.
love that series. That the Versus series from Capcom.
Okay, just changing the subject a little bit. Anybody remember the Dreamcast? I had a Dreamcast.
Oh, I remember it.
In my dreams,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Yo.
I remember I wanted one so bad,
That
but
shit
then
didn't last.
there was no games on it.
No. Well, I had a Soul Calibur on it.
I had a friend that had one, so I'd go over and I'd play it with him. And I remember the only games he really had we'd play was like there was Sonic Adventure or something like
Yeah.
that, and then he had a Crazy Taxi and that what was it, Jet Set Radio or some shit, the rollerblading like
Dude,
graffiti game.
We had this weird like evolution game where you start off like a little like cell organism, and the whole thing was that you had to survive and not get eaten, and like eventually grow legs and shit and go onto
Was that-
land.
Oh,
Oh god, what?
there was that weird one back in the day come out, Aquaman or something like that, with the fish with the man head.
No, I don't think that was it.
I
You
Man,
remember?
man.
Okay, that was like the staple game for the Dreamcast back then. You know, you could talk to the mic and the fish would talk back to you.
okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That weird ass commercial.
Somewhat, but
What's the name of it?
Oh man, you gotta find it. Just put Dreamcast talking fish. It'll probably pop up.
Yeah. Yeah, that game was weird. Like I don't know, like it was this game where you start off like a single cell organism. And you just the whole premise of it, that just you couldn't get eaten, and you have to basically survive to make it to land. I never made it that far. It was like some sort of tadpole-looking thing, and I was always getting eaten. And I'm like, God damn it, I hate this. So what I'm realizing right now is that I gave up in a lot of games. There's a lot of games I didn't finish.
Seaman?
Seaman.
Seaman. It's the Seaman.
Yeah, it's caution. Seaman.
Let me see.
Dang.
Yeah, it was that weird game, dude. You talk to it, and it was literally like it wasn't like advanced AI or anything, but you said specific words and got it to do things. Eventually, you get it to like evolve and get out of the tank or something like that. There are playthroughs of this on YouTube you can watch, and it's fucking weird.
all right. Yeah, it's just not ringing a bell for me.
Show Josh. I can't believe it's not ringing a bell, dude. This is a commercial that came on all the time, like way back in the day, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Okay, yeah. All I need to do is see that little
A retarded fish.
Yeah.
Like he got something growing out his head. Like
That's how I see customers
I
at a
mean,
store
I
when
didn't
they're
know
shopping.
how the thing went. I didn't know you could like talk to them and shit, but I do remember.
I just remember seeing those commercials, and they were so creepy, dude. It was like that PlayStation. What is it? That weird ass PlayStation commercial with the baby. Remember the place? I think it was PlayStation 3. They had the baby in the corner, like the little doll. And it was doing some creepy. Josh is like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude,
How do you not, bro? How do you not know this?
Maybe
don't
blocked
know.
it out of my memories.
That's been like my main console right there, PlayStation. I just don't remember this.
Time to go, cast. Time to
I
go.
don't know. I don't know. What time to go? It's 5:30.
Well, before that,
This
there's one
podcast.
thing. Manny, your previous question, like favorite series. That's
I'll give you two.
two of
Two to
them.
pick from. Yeah.
Oh man,
Any game?
Any series.
Any series?
Like Final Fantasy is a series that's
That's
pretty long.
But I've only played one Final Fantasy game.
So it wouldn't be your favorite series then.
No.
I'll say Pokemon. Been playing that shit
Oh
for
yeah.
the beginning.
Pokemon's a good one. Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
yeah.
we've all played that.
Like by default, it's either Pokemon or Halo. I
Well,
hate Mario. Mario's considered a
I don't
series.
know.
Yeah.
Recent stuff, my favorites, like from PlayStation, were like one of the main reasons I kept upgrading my PlayStation was Uncharted and God of War. Those are probably the two best right there.
Series.
Yeah.
The
You
lore
still got to
is
play the new
crazy.
one.
I know.
The lore is crazy, bro.
Oh, Dragon Age. I played Dragon Age.
Dragon Age is a pretty good
Yeah,
one.
Dragon Age is
And they're
good.
making another one, I heard.
The second Dragon Age 2 wasn't my favorite, but I like Dragon Age, and then Dragon Age Inquisition were pretty good. And then that's it. I don't know. You said make another one?
Yeah, I believe they're going to make another Dragon Age. They're working on it. I'd have to go with the Mega Man series.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I love the Blue Bomber.
I didn't play enough Mega Man. I think I've only played it. I only played the one for the Sega. I don't know, like Mega Man 2 maybe. I don't know
Yeah.
what it was.
Sonic
After that,
Hedgehog, Sonic.
my next one would be Final Fantasy. I've freaking gone through all those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really love me some Mega Man.
Oh yeah. I would say that's a good pick. That's a dope pick. It's a solid pick for that one. But for the Blue Bands, it'd be Sonic for me. Me being younger and able to grab onto all the fucking Sonic games I can get my hands on. You know, Sonic Adventure on Game Boy. Oh my goodness, Sonic Battle.
Yeah,
Sonic Heroes.
We all noticing.
Oh shit. I got low. My bad.
Yeah.
But all those Sonic games, bro, man.
Another
was there
good one
for
that
it.
I've been playing since the Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mortal Kombat. That's
How
just
did we forget
classic
about
right
that?
there.
How do we forget about that?
I don't know.
They-
Maybe after the movie, I try to block it out a little bit. Mortal Kombat.
Ah, you had that.
Oh,
that
dude.
version.
I thought that
subtitle version.
huh?
Subtitle
Subtitle.
version.
You know, you guys brought up a point like a while back when we were talking about the Mortal Kombat movies. Annihilation was not that good. I thought it was the shit as a kid.
Well, as a kid, you thought it was like the greatest
Which
thing
one?
in the
Yeah.
world,
Which
you
one's
know, the
Annihilation?
cheesy
That's the second one.
CGI and all that.
Oh,
I was like, oh, it's so amazing. I was like, oh, this is cool. But this is my dumb ass as a kid. I'd go out on the basketball court and we would make up a stupid game like Street Fighter basketball. Everyone was a character with a superpower. Then it don't work.
Yeah.
But you know, like you'd go around like, oh yeah, I'm freaking like this dude from Mortal Kombat or something. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
dragon.
Oh man, fireball.
Yeah.
Basketball. Shit, cold. I used to
Dude,
do shit like that too.
I was a
I
dumbass.
mean, when Annihilation
Dodgeball.
came
I
out,
literally
When you were a
had-
kid, like everybody does the same thing. Though.
Yeah.
We see that shit with Ninja Turtles,
Oh,
Well-
fucking Dragon Ball.
I had this thing where it
Power Rangers.
here's a little
that's
side
my shit
story.
right there.
There was a point where in my school, in elementary school, I remember it got so bad with the kids that they had to separate them because one of the classes, this is the dumbest class ever. It was a mixed racial class, and I was in that one. A bunch of mostly black kids though, but yeah, it was all friends. Everyone rolled together. Got in a fight with the other class, which was a bunch of Mexican kids, and it was this giant brawl on the freaking playground at recess. So the next day, they told us we couldn't walk in more than groups of 2, right? Because 3 was considered being in a gang,
Damn.
right? And we got in trouble because we started. You can get away with it if we were playing a sport, tetherball. Yeah, everyone can be lined up, basketball or soccer. And I turned it into where they thought it was another gang war when we were playing like freaking Street Fighter basketball back in the day. And it kind of got bad because people were messing around. Like I remember I was trying to be like Ryu or something like that and pretend to throw a fireball, and the guy's like, this other kid was being obnoxious, saying he was Blanca and going around. And he's, oh, you're electrocuted now. Oh, you're electrocuted. I remember this shit, and we were about to start. It turned it from that to everyone pushing each other, and it just ended up getting out of hand.
And Street Fighter basketball became another brawl.
Okay, so at least you tried this disguise it by being like, it's basketball.
Yeah.
At least you just straight up be like, all right, we're going to play Ninja Turtles.
It's
And it'll be like, all right, I'm Donatello, you're Raphael, that's Michelangelo. You know.
Yeah.
And just about everyone,
So-
whenever he did that, everyone
it
wanted
started
to be
getting
Leonardo.
gradually worse.
Yeah. No, not only that, but then it was just, we'll just pick a group of kids and be like, you guys are the fuck. And then we just went at it.
But like I said,
Straight up brawl.
It just started with that one thing, that one kid getting annoyed.
Yo.
And then all of a sudden, someone else is pushing someone else. And then someone else pushing someone else. And next thing you know, the two kids over there are fighting. And I remember turning around. I was like, whoa, it's getting out of hand. And then next thing you know, from people from the soccer, like kids are just joining in for random shit. I turned around and there was kids throwing rocks at us. I'm like, what's going on? I just remember that whole thing getting put to rest pretty fast, right? And I was stuck for the rest of my recess on the wall. And I couldn't move from it.
Damn.
But yeah, the movie made us think some stupid shit to make me think that was cool.
Yeah.
And I paid the consequence as a kid. But I was cool.
Well, Annihilation, when that shit came out,
It was cool.
That's when they brought in a bunch of new characters from the franchise, the whole series of Mortal Kombat. Bunch of new characters. And they were trying to incorporate all the CGI like really heavily. And it just...
Yeah, it got out of hand.
So many freaking...
Kung Fu Fighting Dragon versus the Hydra.
Yeah,
I go back and watch that now.
Here and there, and animalities, and just
yeah.
so much shit in that movie.
My
I
soul
mean, hell, as a
cringes when I
kid,
watch
you thought it was better than the
In
first.
1997, I turned 10, so it's fine. 10-year-old me loves that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back to it.
I look at it now and I'm like, oh god, no. But back then, it's like, oh my god, this movie is awesome.
When you think about it, it's like, okay, so Independence Day came out in 1996, and then a year later, Mortal Kombat comes out,
Yeah.
and it has worse graphics and worse CGI than a movie that came out a year prior. Also, 1997 was when they did the re-release of Star Wars, when George Lucas added all that CGI and stuff. And it's not amazing, but it holds up. And you get this movie, and yeah, it was amazing when I watched it back
I'm
then.
pretty sure the budget that they had for both
it's
Star Wars
definitely not
and
the same.
Independence Day were a lot better.
The one thing that got me, which it took me forever to understand when I was a kid, was when you kind of realized that what's his name? I think it was Ray Wright gets replaced.
Yeah.
You know, because there's a guy from Highlander in the first movie, and then in the second movie, it's somebody else completely different. And it took me a while because at first I was like, wait, who's that guy? Who is that guy? Who is it? Who is it? And then I'm like, oh. And then I didn't like that.
Yeah, the second Raiden bugged me. I mean,
Raiden, that's what it was.
you can't beat Christopher Lambert
No.
right there. That was Raiden.
Especially when he just comes in and he's like, he gives up being a god or whatever to fight with him.
I know.
That laugh. At the end when the movies.
Fucking the Annihilation Raiden comes out sporting a flat top. And
I just pulled him straight from Street Fighter.
I didn't think about it. I think they went out of their way to say, like, how can we make this movie more edgy for kids?
Yeah. Dude, that concept music, dude, it was such a hype when I was a kid, but just kind of, I tried to rewatch it a few months ago. Oh my god, dude, that concept, like, you know, like, they try to give you hype.
Isn't it like super, like, almost techno-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, like, but when I watched it when I was a kid, obviously, you're hyped up. You're like, yeah, you're standing in front of the TV. Yeah.
Helping kick it in there. Put in your punches.
Mortal Kombat.
But now, like, rewatching it, it's not that great.
That sucks about that series is that Sony owns the right to that song, and they won't let them use it in the games. And that's like a staple. When you hear that, you literally think everything Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
Remember when Mortal Kombat 11 dropped, and everyone was talking mad crap because a rap was playing on the fighting of the trailer?
Yeah.
Right? And then they did a dub or overdub of it with the actual movie music.
Oh yeah, when they
And
did
it blew up.
that trailer was amazing.
Everyone was like, "This is so much." I mean, in my opinion, it does hold a lot more weight than the other thing. You know, I mean, I understand they went with it, but dude, once I heard the music kick in, I was like, "Oh,
this is more Kombat
everything
right
hit,
here.
nostalgia, all of it."
Mortal Kombat. It's like
I was ready to get in game, but like,
But the only thing I liked about the new movie that just came out, what was that one called? Mortal Kombat.
Scorpion's
Just
Revenge?
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
That's the anime one.
Mortal Kombat.
Did they have like a subtitle to it?
Nothing
Oh, okay.
special about it. It was just
Alright.
Mortal
Well,
Kombat.
the only part I liked was when the guy was fighting him, the red eye guy. And then
Kano?
he keeps
Kano?
doing, like, he keeps doing the kick thing, keeps dropping him. That's like
Yeah.
set up in the video game.
He was just
Oh,
like
God.
someone we knew in
And,
real
hon-
life.
and honestly,
Ah,
Kano was the only reason that movie was really worth it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I like the character. It
Kano
They
wins.
got a great actor for Kano on that.
But besides that, like most of it wasn't good.
I get what you're coming from. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean though, because they did like the, like the video game thing, which just kind of keeps kicking in and keeps dropping.
Yeah, we know that feeling all too well. Spammers.
Oh hell yeah, I hate that.
Or button mashers.
Oh, I used to do that shit all the time.
Yep.
My man playing the bongos on the
Dude.
controller.
Man.
Oh, cause, yeah, because it had a whole technique, right? You put it, you just rest it in your leg, and you just go.
I don't know. You alternate the finger.
Because I tried to learn the combos. I tried to do the left, right, up, down, no, whatever. And it's too technical. Half the time it didn't work. You know, you mess one thing up, and you're like, oh, and it didn't work. So eventually, I'm like, fuck it.
My hands will get fast enough
Yeah.
to do it. Or just go as a beat.
There's only been one person that I know that's been able to like do combos, but this guy used to play professional, and that shit was like insane.
Oh man.
You know what trips me out is the old games, like the old Street Fighter games, like Street Fighter 2, that that people actually have combos in there. I never thought, like actual combos, like they catch them off with like 3 or 4 hits,
Oh, okay.
right? Even though the game doesn't really have that, it's still in there. Like they find ways to glitch through it
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
to make their own fighting style. That's why it was so popular, because they found ways to make combos. I was just tripping on that. It's still played professionally, right?
Yeah.
It's not one of the highest rated esports games, but I'm like, I'll go on YouTube and watch like fights every now and then of random games, and Street Fighter 2 is one of them. And that just trips me out as how combo heavy they can be with some of those characters. And it's like, dude, that's just basic moves. I'm like, how the hell did they do that? I can't do that with.
Yeah.
True.
These people, man, they just spend so much time doing that shit. You know, I try, but I won't do it.
Yeah.
No, it's just kind of like I give up. Too
Once
easy on
once
that
I
shit.
beat the game by itself on hard mode, I'm like, I'm still not ready for online play.
Right.
I skipped the story mode and go straight.
Yeah,
to
that's a
online
whole
play.
level above hard right there.
I keep losing until I win,
There it is. Like,
and I never win.
Ultimate Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, man. I just dropped story mode and went straight to online.
You know what I do when I get on Ultimate? I just drop my connection.
Oh man, rage quit. But nah, I've been getting some good matches on there. But honestly, like, you fight someone better than you, and then find their pattern and stuff. Once you know it, you can get some few hits in there. But sometimes it'd be like, yeah, you're not going nowhere, bro. It's like, damn. The worst character on there for me to fight against is Cloud. That man got reach. With me and Yoshi, we're not getting in. Spamming ass nigga, bro. Spamming. Not my language. But yes, he be spamming too much.
I mean, that's what a lot of people do online,
Yeah. Just to kick you off the step. Like,
especially on the Switch.
oh.
You
I'm pretty good on it.
ain't versing a lot of people your age on the Switch.
Oh, no. Well, they have the open lobbies and stuff. I go to those. Because you know they good. Because they be like, oh, this man won 50 times. Like, let me try. Let me get in there. Get in there, bam. 20 losses. I'm like, shit. I'm leaving.
It's your background music. I get knocked down.
Dude, sometimes I gotta be like, if I have a certain song on and it's in my head, like playing or repeat, then my moves are fast as the beat on the fucking song. It's like, oh shit, I'm keeping up with this homie. All right, let me get in there. Naruto hit on when his song comes on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Rise and Find song.
That's why I like playing rhythm games, man. You get those things on the hard mode and you get in the zone. Next thing you know, it's like you're in the Matrix, like every single note is hitting.
Yeah. I fucked up on the 2 hits when you got me playing that, bro.
Oh man, I should get you to play the. I had the Guilty Gear one where the Holy Order song. You know, Holy Order is everyone.
Oh,
like,
of course.
Yeah, dude. It had the rhythm, dun, 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 you know, all the drums and bass going. At the same time, I'm clicking the guitar solo, dun, 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 and it's like it is coming down fast, and I'm hitting all the chorus and everything on 4 buttons. I play it at home on my computer, right? And you guys know how I have that lighting set up. It just must look so weird, but I was in the zone, and I just remember like sitting there and I was hitting every note, and I was like, oh my god, I got this. And next thing you know, when I cooled down, I just looked around and I was like, man, my room is like blowing up right now, like I'm in a.
It's going with the music.
You were concentrating.
I was so focused. You know, I was
And
just
the
too
man
into
entered
it.
the twilight zone.
Everybody looking at me.
Bro, I sat there last night when I was literally playing that last night, right, for a little bit. And I was like, man, it looks like a fucking like mega arcade going off in my room. Just because that game's playing a background music video while you're playing, right?
Yeah.
So there's just colors flying everywhere. One of them almost gave me a seizure last night. I don't know.
Shit.
It was like some Bruce Lee, like weird ass, like it was like one of the hardest songs on there. It was like some weird rhythm, and it had like this Bruce Lee looking character on there, and there was a lot of white flashing lights. And I was just like, I was looking at playing, and I was like, oh shit! I started like, oh,
Like that Resident Evil movie.
oh, bro.
Oh, man.
All right.
All the neighbors.
Flashbang.
Anyway, yeah.
And they was just shooting.
It was cool. It's just fun to play. I like having that rhythm.
Yeah.
Feels like I'm good at something.
Oh man.
That's
But you be up there though. That game is pretty cool though.
all right.
I mean, I played it, but I'm not competitive like you. I just go, all right, I lost. Cool.
If I had the time, I would like to play a lot more competitive games and get into that, like Apex or something.
Dude, I don't like I hear you guys talk about this shit, and you're like, I'm like, dude, I don't have anything like that. I don't draw. I don't play games like that shit. I'm like, what do I do?
You're the skip.
Yeah, when I was a
Bro.
kid, I used to draw,
You're the
but then
skip guy,
games ruled my
camera guy.
life.
Oh, that's another thing I would love to do is get into doing some skits and stuff. Get some
yeah.
actual camera equipment, investing into it, and just do a lot more activities.
Yeah, I mean, I have a camera. I haven't really used it in a while. We could use that.
Mm.
If you want to.
My first acting gig today. Trying to get you to believe how fucked up.
Bro,
Oh,
okay.
man.
Well, actually, I do have
I
like a
walked away
skit I
from
want to
Cody.
do. I do have like a skit I want to do. I don't know why, but I feel like Kaz would be perfect for like the role. And
Why? Because
we-
he's black.
actually, that
Damn
is
it.
one part. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I mean that.
What we
No,
doing?
because okay, so this actually did happen like in real life. So I want to make it like into a skit. So this dude walks in one day working at Walmart, black guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like, "Hey, you work here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "All right, cool." And he just hands me a spark plug, and I'm like looking at it. And he's like, "You carry those?" And I'm like, "No." And I'm like, "You can go check an automotive, but I don't think we carry those."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, all right, cool. And then he comes back from our motor's like, yeah, you guys don't carry those. And then I'm like, okay. And then he hands me this spark plug back. And like an idiot, I grab it again. And I just have it in my hand. It's like, hey, do you know where I can get those? And I'm like, there's an AutoZone like down the street. He's like, oh, cool. Yeah, I think I need like 4. And then I realized he wants me to go get them for him. And I'm like, oh, no, that's a different store, man. Like, you have to go there yourself. I'm like, besides, like, I don't even know what kind of car you have. Like, you know, the engine size. He's like, I have no information. He's like, oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. And it's like, hey, thanks, man. And then he walks away. And I kind of forgot about it. And maybe like 2 hours later, this fool comes in with a little piece of paper. He had the name of the car, the make, the engine size,
Wow.
everything. And he's like, can you go get it for me now? And I'm like, what? Dude, that's a different store. Like,
This man, no problem can fix cars.
I'm like, I don't even know anything.
This
about
just
cars.
reminds me of the Korean barbecue
Oh,
when we were all sitting there trying to understand the order,
Yeah, I remember that.
and for some reason Pablo got designated to just handle everything, and he's asking and asking. And this guy's telling him, yeah, this, that, this is chicken, this is all beef, and blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, just converts instantly into Spanish and talks directly to Pablo.
Yeah.
We
Man
said-
looks at Pablo, and he just looks at him for a second, then out of nowhere, just boom, starts
Automatically
automatically Spanish the rest of the time.
Yeah.
All we did was sit down at the table.
What was that, Pablo? Oh, he said it was this. This pork. You want to fry this like this? Let it fry for a while.
Oh, man, that night was funny. Amazing water.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, filtered water, bro.
Cass still wants the recipe to that water.
I
Dude.
still do.
I've gone to restaurants that are supposedly higher end, and their water tastes like shit. You know, it's like tap water, and you can taste this tap water. These people had like it tasted like that Voss water, like super
Yeah.
expensive. It was
Dude, yeah, that tasted like I was drinking like Mount Fuji water or
Yeah.
something, dude.
It was good.
There-
From the
there was
bosom
a
of the
big
goddess
difference
herself.
in that taste.
It was because I was like, Jesus, dude, like it wasn't that expensive. You know, like the quality of the water, I was like, we don't deserve this.
Hey,
We got younger that day. I tell you.
I mean, you know how crackheads act when they're like, addicted to something?
Yeah.
They could have put something in that water, man. I'm just saying.
Nah. Y'all felt it, bro. Y'all felt that water.
No, that water was good though.
Y'all drunk that
Speaking of water, yeah. You topped me off there, buddy.
Got a whole. That thing got a
Oh,
filter.
whoa. Put that back in your pants.
No,
Dang.
it's just like a little thing. No, it's like a little like
Caffeinated
you could
super
put like tea or something in the middle of that.
Dude, I picked up my cup and I heard it through my mic. I was like, oh shit, I'm spilling it. But yeah, man, that water was delightful, man.
And all of a sudden, he has the urge to go to the restroom.
It's fine, this one right there.
Dude, I'm like, wow. Like, who made this water? I know y'all got a good ass filter back there. Dude.
And then those two dudes, that one good looking girl that was there, they got up instantly when she was like walking out.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, well, they were waiting on her hand and foot.
He's like, we need to go help her real quick.
Customer, my ass.
Cass.
The man, Cass.
Dude,
So, which one of y'all got her number?
no, but like it was very obvious because even like when the guy would pass by and talk to us, he kept looking over, and then he'll be like, "I'll be right back," and then he'll just leave, and he spent most of his time at that table. And when they walk out to leave, he literally went over there and walked them out.
Greeted him. We didn't get no walkout, bro. I'm like, mad. Like,
Man, dude, the way he walked out, I thought he was cleaning the floor in front of him and everything, dude. On the
Right.
way out.
It's
Red
like,
carpet.
hold on, let me bring the red carpet. There's some roses and the potpourri. or
Brushing
some
it
shit.
off.
And then he's like, no, she's a regular. And I'm like,
Here
okay.
you go, my lady.
Where we were, it's probably like old dusted leaves trying to make it look as pretty as possible or
Alright,
something.
Right? No.
ask one of them, hey.
It was pretty
Which
good
one
though.
of you got her
Go
number?
back.
I know it was the older guy. The younger one laughed. He's like, and walked away. I'm like, nah, it wasn't you. It was your boss right there.
Yeah.
He got the number. It was so hilarious.
He probably walked away like, oops, it looks like I dropped $200 randomly out of my pocket. Oh,
right?
I'm sorry, lady, I just have money like that.
Yeah. It's like,
Then walked back in sideways with a limp.
hit it, bro. Man, that day was awesome though.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. First day at Frankenstein's was like, damn.
Oh no, we all expected we were going to do something like that. The man of this night, this guy's like, oh, thank you. Thank you for this experience. Thank you, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for taking me here.
Thank my mama for giving birth to me. I thank Jesus. I thank these four buddies right now.
I mean, he was only one step away from that.
I should have got up like, hold on. I'm gonna let you finish, but
Oh man, it was. I mean, that experience is hanging out with your boys is like, damn, and then going out like that far away from home and shit. It's like, yeah, it's like getting out of town.
I mean, it is getting out of town. We're like an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude. We did.
I mean, leaving the country
I mean-
it was so different. It's like so different. Like every place around there was Korean or Asian.
Oh yeah,
restaurant.
definitely, dude. Like all that writing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty
like,
cool.
where am I? Where am I?
Yeah.
I felt like I totally get you because I felt unwelcome too.
Oh man.
Next time we're gonna go to East LA. I was like, my people. Like, not
They'll
even, dude. Those people don't, I don't even fit in with those people. LA
Oh.
Mexicans, they're scary.
Do that. Just walk like a cholo.
Oh no. You walk like a cholo. They'd be like, oh, that's a no.
How do they
Like, hola, what up, Holmes?
Just-
Like, ¿qué?
get your hanky and just walk it up in front of you like you're dusting your shoes? It's all.
I can't wear this up there though. No sir.
I don't know.
But shit. Oh, and that one time with the lady, when she was arguing at her boyfriend. Felt like a sitcom. We was eating at the table, and the girl was just mad, and the guy was just sitting there,
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember. Okay.
and he spilled the whole fucking
Yeah,
dish.
you weren't, Manny. You weren't there. It
Oh.
was that one time you didn't go.
Okay.
It was the time your sister was supposed to go, but then she ended up not going.
So it's only
Also,
Okay, it's just 3 of us.
When we went to that place, we decided we're never gonna go to again.
Mm-hmm.
There was an Asian couple, and then like the
Oh yeah.
where,
Wow,
like,
I've never heard
The
this.
girl was giving
Oh.
it to him like,
Yeah.
Well, first off, be happy you weren't there because
it was weird because at
bad,
first like
dude.
they were. It seemed like they were just having like a normal conversation, but then the guy out of nowhere just gets up and just walks out.
he drops his food.
Yeah,
though.
he just dropped everything. There was like water, and they just left. They just go sit outside, and the girl's like all look. She seemed like all embarrassed and kind of panicked a little bit, and then she just runs after him, and we can see him through the window where she's just yelling and yelling at him, yelling.
Just sitting down like, yeah, whatever. Looking
Yeah.
around like, man, this man's an OG. He can take an argument.
Yeah. I don't think he said a single word. He just stood there,
Oh,
just kind
no.
of nodding his head, just kind of.
His girlfriend was going off. She didn't give him an opportunity to get out a word. Oh wow.
It's like a couple things when they catch him right-handed, like, yeah, well, yeah, I was doing this. I ain't got nothing to say. You saw it on the video.
The one thing is that they were having this entire argument in some sort of Asian, so we could not know what was going on. But I could just say
At the same time, though, it was like a sitcom.
Yeah.
We're just slowly taking a bite of our
Speaking of
food
Asian,
and watching
this
it.
is completely off topic from what you guys talk about. But the dude today that walked up to this, one that loves Josh so much, he came up and
man.
told us, "Ding dong."
So they could do these carts by himself.
Oh, the corporation guy.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
man,
Yeah, I must have missed that
he
one.
was out there like, "Oh man." These freaking ding dongs. I was like laughing. I was like, "Oh my god."
They don't know how to put it back. Ding dong.
You just Asian man doing the ding dong.
Ding dong.
I was like, it was hard.
I'm like, yo, I would have bust up laughing like, yeah.
It's just how he said it. I don't know if
He was
I'm
mad.
pretty sure I'm not. I don't have like bad thoughts like that. But the way he said it, it's just like, oh my god.
It felt like a TikTok. Bro. It's like,
Hey,
I'm
you
tired of-
know how
I'm tired of-
stereotypical they were back like in old shows back like in the 80s or something like that, or they were
Yeah.
like way back then.
Yeah.
That's what he sounded like.
Oh.
Oh shit! Like every time you talk to this man, you'd be like, you wanted to laugh or try to hold in the laughter. Like, man,
It was like stages of denial. I was shocked, confused. I didn't know what to do for a second. Then I finally like,
all right.
I was like, okay, I see, and I laughed.
my man we got confused already by Pokemon. That's what happened right there, bro.
Hey,
Like,
nothing will be as confused because you
Shit.
you know how we can talk to each other, right?
yeah.
How I told you that dude looked at me.
Mm-hmm.
Man's car broke down, right? Like his tire went flat.
Yeah.
Helped him change his tire.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, don't you love this weather? It's like, whew. My man. I said, I'm getting hot looking at you. I said, you got all black on, black skin, black clothes. I was like, geez. Right when I said that, that dude looked up to me as he was putting his kid
Yeah.
from a stroller into the car. He just looked up to me with these two doe-eyed eyes, like,
It's like, you said that to him?
Yeah.
Bro, if that was like a freaking a camera, a stunt camera, we had a cameraman and the stuntman caught his reaction to what he said.
there's stuff I wish I could catch. That's like sitcom humor right there. Like
You
Yeah.
actually said that shit.
like in The Office when the dude was doing the that comedian joke. Who was it?
in the office.
The show The Office, the series. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Michael was doing one of the jokes from one of the black comedians.
Mm-hmm. Damn, which one was it? Damn. He was teasing everybody?
He was teasing him. Oh, the guy was in there trying to say you shouldn't say inappropriate words, like saying the N-word and all this other stuff. And he went into like, he basically did blackface, but with the voice.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, because I told you, blah. Why all these ignorant ass,
Uh-huh.
never do what they supposed to do. Just cut the announcer off. And they're like, hey, yeah, that's why we're here. You're the reason this is taking place. But yeah, when I said that to you, that's how it felt in my head. Like that's what I envisioned. Like, oh, dead silence, awkwardness. It's like, bro.
I'm like, oh, damn. Yeah, I had to take that sweater off, man. I'm like, yeah. My head was sweating. I'm like, oh, damn. But I had this rag on my head, so it's like, man, it soaked up everything. I'm like, I'm over here broken the car. I had two people ask me, bro.
What would have gone if I said, "What are you doing to my car? What are you doing?"
Dude, I would have said, I'm trying to help you, brother. I'm trying to help you. You got a flat tire. I just seen it, and I feel like I had to come help you.
Really?
Yes.
Looks fine to me. Why is it rolling so good?
Rolling straight out of this parking lot. I'll drop it and see what this flat tire look like. But yeah, I had 2 people ask me about that flat tire. It's like, you need some help? I'm like, nah, I got some help on the way. I called the homies. Just ask. We got you, man. I'm like, thank you. And I'm out there, and I was like, you know what? Shit, I ain't got the little tool for it. Let me just heist this damn car up. So pitting it up. I see all these thousands of people walking past this lip, and just keep on going. Keep on going. I don't know if because I'm black, but
No, I think people are just more or less to themselves nowadays and don't want to.
They don't want to help out nobody.
No,
get
like,
down there,
dude. Like I've had like my car break down to where all I need is a jump. I got jumper cables, and it's like 100-degree weather, and I'm out there like, hey, can I just get a jump? And this guy looks at me and goes, I'd rather not.
Well, yeah, 'cause people are so scared of other people today, and I think they see enough goodwill on like the internet and on TV that they just don't have the justified reason to do it themselves. You know what I mean?
They like call it help for Honda guys.
They like seeing good faith happen, but don't want to participate and do it.
Don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, to a certain extent, I mean, I think we've all been guilty of it. We used to suddenly go, fuck.
Here we go.
So look the other way.
It's like when you get up for work every morning, like, I gotta go in.
Yeah.
But I don't want to, but I got to.
How much PTO I got?
Yeah.
So they walk past you and be like, man, looks like he could really use some help. I should help him, but I don't want to.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think just racial profiling does play a part in it, but the other part is just people just don't want to do it. Like I say, you know, like I've been stuck out there, and I'm like, all it needs is a jump. I got jumper cables, you know, everything, and I'm just like, hey, can I just get a jump? Like literally, my car won't start, you know. And people will be like, nah. I asked like 7 or 8 people before somebody was like, yeah, okay. So, you know.
You gonna make it, Josh?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Well,
I got an hour 7.
We're at an hour 7. Yeah, seems pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we have a good episode. Until
Next time, I'll have to bring my caffeine to the party.
Oh yeah, definitely missed out today.
Yeah, this one was a little more quieter than last week's episode. I think it was still pretty good though. Like,
yeah, I think we did pretty good. We'll solve all audio issues as we progress into the series. So
what I was thinking next time
we'll get better as we go.
Just one of those mics instead of 2, and then we can just share a mic over there.
Yeah,
and try that
I'll bring my third one, the one I have on my desk, and just unscrew it and bring it.
Okay. So it'll be like 3. I mean, because I don't know. Because the thing is, like, this one is set up, with these plugs. I don't have a USB plug for this one.
All right.
Otherwise, I would say, like, hey, we just try to see if we can plug it directly.
Well, we'll call it there on this.
That's all, folks, for the Caffeinated Super Nerds. Tune in next
Caffeinated Super Nerds.
Next time.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Caffeinated Super Nerds.
Dun, dun.
All right, cut that out.